Well, hello there, guys. We're going to be playing a battle today with the Northern Irish Cavalry here in Tank Warfare Tunisia in 1943. This is a pretty major battle, and we actually have to cross a massive hill here to be able to get to Jamida, which is our main objective. I'm also going to be moving all of these tanks up to the very front lines here so that they can basically penetrate the enemy lines as quickly as possible. I want to move these guys up as well. I'm actually going to put them up here on top of the hill, and I'm going to do the same with all of these guys as well. We're going to put them right on top of the hill, as well as the guns, so that we should be looking down directly at the enemy if they're in the location we think they're at. So this is what I'm doing. I'm definitely committing a mass amount of forces here to charge down. We've got all this sort of mortar support as well. We might as well move them back here, since we're moving a bit closer, and I'll take these tanks and also move them up. Now, keep in mind, guys, we are playing in Africa, 1943. The German tanks are almost certainly going to be superior to ours. There's no real way around that. What I am going to do is I'm going to commit an attack over here with these divisions. So essentially, all of these men will move forward and rush and hopefully spot something in this general area. But we have to hope everything goes as planned. After all, we've got a lot of guys here in this battle doing their thing, and hopefully everything will go just fine. Alright, guys, I'm hoping for the best. As for my infantry, I think I'm just going to keep them here. I might move a few of them up to inspect the situation on the very top of the hill. And in fact, I'm going to take a few tanks here as well and move them here as well on a fast move. We'll get back to you when the action begins, my friends. Glory to England and Northern Ireland. Contact has begun, guys. It has absolutely begun, and in a big way. As you can see here, our guys are actually attacking right up the hill here to try and take the enemy positions. Certainly not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, but they're doing it. You can see these guys right here firing up there, hopefully trying to actually hit the enemy, I would guess. We're going to get that back to normal speed. I want to take a look at the German trenches here. Man. Okay, well, at least we haven't spotted any tanks yet. That's a sort of a good thing. It looks like our tanks over here have also encountered some enemies. Oh my goodness, look at that. Right on top of them. Nice. Keep firing, boys. Keep firing. Keep it up. Come on, boys. Let's take a look at the Germans in this foxhole. Yeah, our men are absolutely overrunning here. They've got some pretty decent stuff there, though, with the MP40s. But look at this. Our tanks are just rolling through. Gotta love those Churchills. Keep up the fire. Keep up the fire. Unbelievable. Look at that, guys. Total overrunning of the area. Get in there, lads. Nice. Look at that grenade throw. That was absolutely beautiful. Alright, we've got obviously a lot of contact going on around the entire hill. We're going to get a tremendous amount of contact as we go up it. But we must keep moving. That's more like it. I want to try to get a perspective here of one of the tanks moving up this hill. It's obviously a death trap. You know, that's pretty clear. What we want to take a look at, it looks like our men have also come into contact with the enemy here. And this looks much more serious because we don't have as many men on this particular spot. So let's go ahead and lock the camera here on Owens. I want to see what he's going to do. Fire this way, Owens. This way, son. This way. My goodness, look at that, guys. The amount of Germans in this battle is just unbelievable. Got to give it to the Graviteam team with Tank Warfare Tunisia. They did an amazing job, just in terms of just the massive amount of men on the field. Owens does not seem to be firing. He could be in shock. There's also an enemy AT gun suspected on top of that hill. We don't know if it's there. We just suspect it's there. And that could mean it isn't, believe it or not. But it probably is. So we'll keep attacking. And keep moving forward with Owens here. It's not just an assault approach, guys. These boys have not let us down, not a bit. Alright, let's take a look at the infantry approaching the hill here. Looks like Small's moving up. Him and his men are definitely under some serious fire. And it looks like a few of them have already bit the dust. The show must go on. Let's take a look here and see if we can't get Kemp to actually just ride up this hill, even with a fast move. And it looks like our boys are actually already taking them out here in the trenches. Look at that, guys. Close combat is already occurring. Look at that. I'm going to actually order Small to attack directly on that hill. And I think I'll do the same with the rest of these guys. Just a direct attack all the way up that thing. Yeah, it's a death trap, but it's our death trap. Look at that. They're out in the open now. Before they were actually in foxholes, but now, since we've actually sort of taken the high ground, or taken the high ground, they have nowhere to go. Look at that. Glover's moving up, and this is just a Bren gun on a Bren carrier. You know, not the most effective thing in the world, but it can definitely take out enemy infantry. It's kind of funny. Alright, relax, lads. There you go, Glover. Get some shots. Let's go ahead and jump back to the other side of the battle. I mean, we've basically got two battles going on right now. Think we've overrun these positions? Yeah, pretty much. Keep on attacking towards Jamida. We could actually come off this hill and do a lot of damage, although I still see enemies over here, so I'll keep attacking. And over here, it looks like Hardy's actually found a really nice spot, guys, to fire down on the enemy from. I like that. Some forward thinking by Hardy and his men. Oh man, one of the guys just went down. It's a pretty open position. We did take out an AT gun here, but it's, you know, it's deadly. Nice, got some mortars incoming. Or outgoing, whichever you prefer. Basically, we're firing mortars at the enemy over here. We can definitely see them coming down. And those smoke clouds, some of them are actual smoke grenades, but as you can see from the enemy wounded here, and dead. A lot of those are actually mortars. And it looks like we've got a bunch of tanks over here that are also firing as they advance. I didn't even realize we had more tanks on the way. Let's go ahead and set targets already. Look at that. We've got some Irish soldiers close by. Of course, this is Northern Ireland, so I know they prefer to be referred to as Brits, I'm pretty sure. Or, well, Northern Irish, but obviously British loyalties there. Be careful as you approach the hill. It's more of a Scottish accent. Alright, man, keep on going. Come on now. We could actually get him to fast move, because things are pretty slow back here. And we've got a few other tanks moving up on the position already. I think all that's saving these units is the massive amount of smoke on the field right now. Look at that. Yeah, we're definitely going to send these guys in opposite directions, just to make sure that we're sort of spreading out the damage. But I'm pretty sure that we've basically taken this hill out. I think we've won the battle over here basically all because of the tanks. We could obviously jump over and attack these guys, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But our infantry has absolutely won the day. You could see all of the German dead on top of this hill. It's an unbelievable amount of dead. And the fact that, you know, we've got a bunch of tanks here. I think we're winning so far. See what things are going on the other front. Oh boy. We've definitely spotted a bunch of enemy units. And we'll actually go straight to Fitzpatrick. Now, if that's not an Irish name, I don't know what is. And with Fitzpatrick, we're going to actually attack right into the enemy there. So he's got a new mission assigned, basically. I love that the infantry is, of course, following the tanks here, supporting the tanks. That is done really well in Longstop Hill, and not so well in the other Graviteam games where you kind of have to micromanage it yourself. Here, the game seems to kind of do a pretty good job by itself. What's this? Oh, Jamida. I do believe that we've just taken a key point. Yes, we have. So we've taken Jamida, guys. We've taken the hill. Battle's not over, though. We're obviously going to keep things going for a while. You can see we're still trying to take out some enemies. Some of these guys are in shell shock. They don't even know what to do. Look at that. Enemy Commandant. I want to see what happens to this guy. Pets are on. Oh, did you guys hear that bird in the background? That was creepy. All right, Small's moving up. He's gonna get that officer for sure. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. We've already got a guy running there. It's actually tank crew. Is that possible? Yeah, that is definitely tank crew. Throwing a nade. Enemy's throwing a Stielhandgranat. Oh! Well, that kind of worked. I mean, you made sure that the wounded were definitely dead. There we go. Kicked him to death. And he's moving up on the Commandant. That's it, man. Finished off. Unbelievable. That might actually be the Bren carrier crew. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, now we're going to make it a full attack. Now that we've taken Jamida, we'll make it a full attack here on that position. So as you guys see, those tracer rounds are already finding targets over there, but now every single one of these units is going to be focused on that area. Oh, they've got some mortars. Now, if I can find the actual artillery guy, which I think is Lambert, I might be able to call in some arty. It's not easy in this game, as many of you know. Let's see. No. 32 seconds. It's coming in somewhere. Let's hope it's not going to drop on top of us. It was a lot easier to set the arty in the older Graviteam games, I must say. Alright, nice. Keep it up, boys. One of our guys is kind of stuck in this barbed wire, but I think he'll make it through pretty easily. Fitzpatrick has absolutely found his target. There's an AT gun right there in front of him. I think he's absolutely trying to take it out. Now, wait a minute. Let's see where that arty's going to land. Yeah, it's not going to land anywhere near where we need it to. And have we taken another location? I do believe we have. Captured captives. Wow, guys. We've got some surrendering Germans. It's about time. I don't see how they think they could have ever won this battle. And they are still holding their positions and refusing to surrender, not even asking for a ceasefire, as a matter of fact. Oh, we got an enemy at SDKFC up there, I believe. Keep it up, Fitzpatrick. Come on. Come on, son. Can't stop the attack. Alright, he just actually got hit there. That could have been the AT gun. He's okay. Frontal armor of that Churchill's pretty strong, but nonetheless, we do want to watch for that. Man, he's going deep in enemy lines here. Really brave job. Keep it up, Fitzpatrick. We're following you and only you, my friend. He's really just driving across the field here. And I think we want to kind of attack here in the middle, so we're hopefully firing at just about everybody. Oh no, I was worried about this. Could try reverse if we have to, but I think he can make it through. It's going to take a little bit of work on those treads. There we go. He's definitely focused on that area over there. I'm not seeing anything there, but, you know, he could see something we don't. Burn him out, burn him out. All right, let's take a look over here. Maybe things have changed. I still hear gunshots. There's definitely still enemies here. And sure enough, look at that. Enemy AT gun and a bunch. I mean, a bunch of enemy infantry down here. So our tanks already, I think they get the idea, which is basically just to head in here as quickly as we can. But it's interesting to see they do have some defenses. Let's see if we've killed any of the members of the AT gun team. I don't think so. Yeah, that's a pack gun. Pretty sure we also took some captives just now. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Turn yourself into the nearest officer. You can see our boys still crawling forward as the prisoners march past. That's a nice big group of prisoners. Alright, so we're already engaging them here with infantry, which is excellent. Looks like our infantry have been engaging them for the good part of the battle, honestly. Come on, boy. Get up there. Oh yeah, they are awfully close here. I hope we throw some grenades soon. Or the tanks show up and save the day. They're going to be here soon, but they might not be here soon enough to save this unit here. Nice, nice. Keep moving, keep moving. I could say one thing, these Northern Irish are a very brave bunch. Nice! Oh, man. Drilled him down right away with that machine gun fire. I don't think he's dead, but he is down. And he's probably not getting up. If he does, he's not going to forget that anytime soon. Here we go. Nice shot. You can see our fellow here firing with his rifle, firing away. Come on, lad. We need to be completely aggressive here. So our tanks are actually behind that group right now. So I'm going to take small and order him to attack this group too. This way we're attacking from multiple angles. And more prisoners. Yup. I don't think they're going to make it out though, because we are bombarding the hell out of this place. These prisoners might not make it. Not my fault. Not my fault. Yeah, so it looks like we had our first group of guys run away, and one of our Churchills here we can see actually tippled over. That's why we had that crew. You can actually see it spilling oil all over the place. But I think that one of our units did pull back, and the enemy's asking for a ceasefire now. Considering we own all of the points, it's not a bad idea. But before I accept it, I want to get a few more minutes in, at least, killing the rest of the enemy. And if you guys enjoy these Tank Warfare Tunisia videos or Gravity Tactics, you know, specify down below like what you guys like to see, and I will definitely try to do more. You have to understand these videos are a lot harder to make. They take a long time to edit just because of all the graphics involved, and it can be a pain. But you know, if you guys like it, I enjoy playing the game. I can absolutely do more. I do notice that these videos tend to get more views than our other videos on the channel. Come on, boy. Keep it up, keep it up. I want more prisoners. I'm not happy. We need more. I can't wait to see the casualties here, but I really want more prisoners. Come on. Whoa! Nasty shot there. I thought we took the pack gun out, but they definitely still have a pack gun somewhere here. Look at that. We're driving right past an enemy commandant. Hello. That being said, it's probably a good idea to get our wounded off the field. In this game, like I think any other Gravity game, Basically, the longer you keep your men on the field after a ceasefire suggested, or basically just as longer you keep them on, in general, you're going to have more dead than wounded. So getting the men off the field, there are some positive aspects to a ceasefire. Here we go. Owens just got hit really hard. Oh boy, another one of our tanks just got hit really hard. There's definitely a pack gun somewhere here. So far they withstood those hits, but that could have damaged the crew inside. Some really bad hits. Alright, we're going to go ahead and accept that ceasefire. Got a lot of prisoners, gained a lot of territory. Obviously push the enemy back here. And if they hold this area, we can eventually take it anyway. Right now, you know, we could have easily probably swamped them this particular turn. But for the sake of editing as well, I'm going to go ahead and stop here because this was a huge fight. It's going to be a massive upload. Let's see what the casualties were like here. Minor victory, not bad. So, we had 24 killed on our side, 65 heavily wounded. The enemy, 45 killed, 90 heavily wounded, 9 missing, which essentially means 9 prisoners. Now, as you see, we had 42 wounded, so actually a lot of our wounded we were able to save, which is obviously good news in any case. That being said, really fun stuff, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, if you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Man, that was one heck of a battle, I have to say. If I just pull back here, take a look at all of the areas, of course, that were, I should say, you know, a major part of this fight. It's incredible. It really is. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you see those little gray dots, they are a bit hard to see, but that represents all the dead on the field, the enemy dead. So it's pretty amazing. You can see a few of them here as well. Hope to see you in the next fight, guys, and thank you to the Northern Irish.